Cobra Kai ended in a remarkable fashion that got fans of the show wondering about the future of the series. The Kreese escape and Michael Barnes cameo all happened at the end of Season 5. What does it mean for the show? Here's everything we know. With the official announcement of Season 6, viewers of the show have a lot to expect, especially since the Season 5 ending was very much riddled with many questions. Season 5 of Cobra Kai had the creators in their bags. The show's creators once again delivered a phenomenal television season by mixing comedy, heart, and excellent storytelling. The 5th season of Cobra Kai isn't just the funniest season to date, it's also one of the most entertaining. But let's recall the events that went down in the Season 5 finale. The final episode of Season 5 centered on 2 impromptu showdowns involving Cobra Kai. The first one brought together the karate adults against Terry Silver and his gang of cruel senseis. In contrast, the second karate conflict focused on the kids. These battles happened because of John Kreese's story, which we'll get to momentarily. Mike Barnes made his anticipated return to Cobra Kai Season 5. However, unfortunately, all of the anticipation didn't match the minutes he was given on the show, and frankly, fans were quite disappointed with the shortness of his role. But Cobra Kai's history suggests that Barnes will return in Season 6. So how do we know this? Well, here it is. Fans and viewers of the show spent 4 seasons trying to make speculation and derive the most creative theories on Mike Barnes' comeback. Cobra Kai finally brought back Karate Kid 3's villain, Mike Barnes. From Johnny's boss in Season 1 to Miguel's weird father, those were several moments audiences believed Cobra Kai would reveal Mike Barnes. Yet all theories were proven wrong when the character returned only for what could pass for a cameo. Someone get me through to the directors. There's a score to settle. As disappointing as Barnes' return may have been, the character could still have an exciting future in Cobra Kai Season 6. At least that's what the fans are gearing and heavily believing on, so it better be right this time. Honestly, there are a lot of people who believe more responsibility should have been given to Mike Barnes in Season 5. Although a genuine reason for that would be that Season 5 already had way too many storylines simultaneously. There wasn't much room to focus on another surprising Karate Kid cameo. However, the creators missed a chance to wow and simultaneously satisfy their audience. It wasn't a secret that many viewers badly wanted to see Mike Barnes do much more on their screens. The anticipation for his return was largely felt, and which was exactly proven by the dramatically tense moment when Barnes was revealed for the first time. The story made for Barnes was restricted to just an episode. As a result, viewers didn't even get a chance to see him in 2 episodes. His story arc was limited to having his life destroyed by Daniel and Terry in an episode, with Barnes only then returning in the Cobra Kai Season 5 finale. Perhaps that short cameo let fans know he would be heavily involved in the upcoming season. However, what story plot could accommodate his comeback in Season 6? There is a concern about how Season 6 of Cobra Kai could turn out, in that we saw Season 5 wrap up most of the show's storylines. That said, Season 5 set up one major storyline we could find in Season 6. The Sekai Taikai, Daniel, Chosen, and Johnny went on to qualify their dojo for the Sekai Taikai, which is the global tournament to which the Cobra Kai dojo also qualified. Now that all of the show's primary characters are a part of Miyagi-Do Fang, the dojo may need an additional sensei to help the students to the next level. If this doesn't scream Mike Barnes' involvement, then we don't know what else will. It is a fact that Barnes knows Cobra Kai, and the Season 5 finale cameo confirms that he still knows how to fight. Therefore, he could become a sensei in Cobra Kai Season 6. Fingers crossed? That's not all. There are about 2 other reasons why Mike Barnes could still have a role on the show. First, due to past happenings in the casting, there is a pattern that is most likely to occur again. 2 cases suggest and give hope to the Mike Barnes Season 6 dream. The first one is Chosen, a character who was first visited in Cobra Kai Season 3, but still only became a regular character in Cobra Kai Season 5. However, the Karate Kid 2 villain returned to the saga after more than 30 years. Still, his role in Cobra Kai Season 3 was limited to only 2 episodes. As a comparison, Chosen was part of all 10 episodes in Cobra Kai Season 5. A similar thing happened with Terry Silver, who was a secondary villain in Cobra Kai Season 4. but went on to become the main antagonist in Season 5. Based on the trend, this proves Mike Barnes' role on the show could also be extended for future seasons. Yet another event in the season finale that needs to be discussed is Kreese's ending. His escape seems to deny us a perfect villain story for Season 6. After revealing what seemed to be Kreese's death in the Season 5 finale's opening scene, the episode delivered a shocking deviation, which led to Martin Kove's character escaping prison. Based on this tease, Cobra Kai's main characters could have to deal with a bitter Kreese when the series returns for Season 6. Although it sparks a little positivity when viewed from a different perspective, it doesn't entirely rob us. Kreese still has many scores to settle when he gets out. No doubt one of those scores would be a more heated continuation of his conflict with Johnny and Daniel. However, a perfect villain story would have been to allow Kreese to get a pardon from prison. It would have been a better storyline, since Terry Silver's crimes have been uncovered. Kreese could have been pardoned and freed from prison. If that had happened, he could have picked up where Silver left off and led Cobra Kai to the Sekai Taikai. A more appropriate and convincing way to create a good villain story would have been to go in this direction, which would have led to an excellent making of Kreese Cobra Kai's ultimate villain. However, none of these pictures have a good chance of happening now that Kreese is on the run. And escapee, unfortunately, he is obviously in no position to run a dojo or continue to have a presence in the kids' lives. With this development, the show could struggle to create a story where Sensei Kim and Kreese work together at Cobra Kai. Of course, this would have been easier if Cobra Kai had proved Kreese's innocence. The two could have served as a very skilled duo, which would have served as a complement and greater challenge for the main characters to overcome. Making him a criminal severely limited Cobra Kai's options for Kreese's future. Unfortunately, the situation is a bit worse because the show didn't make enough to work an easy way out. Kreese didn't pull his punches when he made his escape. Instead, he seemingly erased any shot at leniency he might have had. However, with the concerning and unsafe situation he's in now, it'll be hard for him to show up anywhere, as the police will be on his tail. Kreese might have an opportunity to get revenge against Daniel, Johnny, or Terry Silver at some point in Season 6, but staying out of prison on a long-term basis may be difficult for him to pull off. However, there is also a flip side. While we can still say it has also denied us a juicy creation of an ideal villain arc for Season 6, there is no denying that Cobra Kai created all the right building blocks for Kreese to be Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen's principal adversary for the Sekai Taikai. First of all, it hasn't been confirmed if Silver's downfall impacted Cobra Kai's participation in the tournament, which means it could still be involved. Sensei Kim is probably in charge now that Silver has been defeated. There is a feeling that a couple of team-ups will be formed. One person who may likely team up with Kreese would be Sensei Kim. Recall when she expressed disappointment when she learned that Kreese was no longer with the dojo? She'd likely be willing to join him in whatever quest of revenge Kreese decides to embark on. Not only that, but Kreese could help her get back some of the students that Silver's cheating cost them in the finale. That'll be all for today. Do you feel Kreese could be developed into a very good villain story? And what are your thoughts about Mike Barnes? Buzzing or nah? Feel free to let us know your thoughts in the comments. And also, do well to subscribe for more news like this. Thanks for watching.